I don't know. It's kind of strong.
Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at that. I was at the end. Made me feel like that.
Alright guys, as you can see by the title, I'm doing another foundation review. And there's a new foundation on the market, so why not give you guys a tea, alright? So this is going to be a first impression slash tutorial slash wear test slash review, whatever you want to call it, okay? If you guys are new to this channel and this kind of video, I typically do my regular face routine just using this new product. So I'm going to use my same primers, my same concealers, my same routine techniques, whatever. I'm just implementing this new product or products, right? Because I want my face to look how I would normally wear it anyway, so I don't want to do anything too different, okay? So I received this huge, you guys see this? Box from Juvia'S, and this has their new foundation. It's called the I Am Magic Natural Radiant Foundation, and they also have a powder foundation. And you guys, they sent me everything. They sent, hold on. They sent me all this. I feel like they're not doing PR packages like this anymore, and this is what we miss. This is what we love. This is so freaking fun. Like, it just makes you so excited. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 10 foundations here, and 1, 2, 3, 9 powders and 2 sponges, okay? So this is what they sent over. I'm about to figure out what my shade is. I've worn Juvia'S before, obviously. The original foundation, I was a shade 230. So I'm gonna see if this is a good match for me. And it's looking about right. It's looking about right. So we're gonna stick to what we know. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of tea on this foundation before I do my demo. This foundation retails for $23. I feel like that's a good price range, especially looking at the amount of product that you get. It also claims to be, y'all know I have my notes in front of me. It is a natural radiant finish, so if you don't like that dewy skin but better look, this is not going to be for you. If you like a super mattifying foundation, this is not going to be for you, okay? I personally like that skin but better kind of vibe, so this is right up my alley. Also, this is a weightless and breathable formula. This is a buildable medium to full coverage, which is good also because you guys know I do have hyperpigmentation. My skin's getting better though, shout out to me, but I do like a little bit of coverage because I do have hyperpigmentation, and that's about it. That's all it, you know, claims. I'm not seeing anything about, oh, it says a long-lasting comfort, not wear. We're going to be doing a wear test as well because I have a lot to do today. I have a lot of work to do, a lot of errands to run, a lot of places to go. So I'm going to check back in later to see how my face is looking. That's pretty much it. I'm about to do my face how I normally do. It does say to shake the bottle well. So, which is kind of weird because this is like in this kind of packaging. But baby, we're going to shake her up. I went ahead and did my brows off camera because that's just what I do. And I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I like using this on days when I just don't know what primer to pick because I have a lot of primers. And I feel like this is a happy medium. It's not too like luminous. It's not too matte. And it gives you a nice pretty finish. So if you haven't grabbed this yet, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to get it. And please excuse my hair. It's still in what's the word I'm looking for? Progress. I don't know. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques brush. This is the 241 brush. It's a little dirty, but don't mind that. And then I'm going to be using the new sponge by Juvia'S. This is the I Am Magic Duo Sponge. And it has 5 functions: blend, conceal, sculpt, set, and finish. Those are all the things that I use for a sponge anyway, but it has like a flat top, so I can see this being very easy to blend. I don't know if I would use this side, but I'm definitely going to use this side. So I did wet it already. It's super soft. Love that. And I'm gonna zoom you guys in. And it does have a pump, so we like that. This is how it's looking on the back of my hand. I believe this is gonna be a perfect match. I'm excited. And it is a little runny. It does have a scent to it. I remember seeing somebody say it had a smell. It smells like kind of like grapes. It smells like this lip gloss that just came out in the candy collection. That's what it smells like. Take that as you will. I don't know, it's kind of strong. But we're just gonna test it out. I'm not gonna let that, you know, be the reason why we don't like the foundation. So let's just check it out. So I'm just gonna apply it, and also I need my setting spray. So I like to apply my foundation, spray my spray, and then blend my face out. Okay, so far so good. Perfect match. I'm so happy. So I'm just gonna apply this all over. It is lightweight, you guys. Not feeling too much. And I'm gonna spray my face, because that's just what I do. I feel like it helps with the blendability of your foundation, and it also helps with the longevity of the foundation as well. So now I'm just gonna pat it in. And this finish, you guys, oh my god, already I'm loving the vibes. I think we're letting go of the matte foundations now, and I'm not mad at it. Because the first foundation I didn't really like it was a staple to have in your kit, I guess, like a super full coverage foundation, but it was just a bit much. It was like the fullest foundation like on the market. I do have a tutorial on my channel on that. I'll link it below. It's a little old, but it is there. So I did pump out like 2 pumps, and I didn't use all of it. As you can see, there's still some on my hand. And now I'm just gonna take my sponge and just press that into the skin, because I like to use a sponge anyways to do this, because I feel like it just gives a more flawless finish. I think this color match though is like spot on. It's pretty golden, but I think once I bronze and stuff, it's gonna be perfect. This is how the foundation is looking, you guys. I love the color. I think it's a perfect color match. I love the finish of it as well. I think it looks really radiant. It looks really nice. Could this be an alternative to the Mario if you're trying to save some coins? Maybe, we're gonna see, but it's basically the same kind of vibe in a foundation. So I'm gonna do the rest of my face, and we'll be back because I have somewhere to go, so I need to chop.
Can't help but to be yourself around me, yourself around me. And I know somebody's perfect, so I'll let you be, I'll let you be. It's the way you wear your emotions on both of your sleeves. To the face you make when I tell you that I had to leave.
Also, Juvia'S Place came out with a powder foundation. I do not see it on the site. I've looked. It's not under powder or foundation, but this is what it says on the box. It says, our lightweight, ultra-fine powder provides a soft matte finish to the skin. Effortlessly glides onto the skin for a silky, long-lasting, and natural look. This pressed powder is infused with ingredients that tighten and shrink the appearance of large pores and excess shine. Perfect for all complexions. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm not really feeling these shades. They're like super cool. It's coming off warmer on camera, but like I can't even, like I picked up one and I'm like, what is this? What is this? Okay, it's picking up nicely on camera, but in person it's giving kind of gray. But I'm not gonna knock it. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. You guys know I love to use a powder foundation to lock in my foundation, and this is in the shade Tan 1. You know, I don't know how to say some of those words, so I'm not gonna butcher it, but I'm just gonna go like this and set my face. And it's not terrible. The color match is not terrible. It was scaring me, but this is a nice powder. It is definitely a soft matte, and it's finely milled. I'm not sure if it's full coverage. I'm gonna have to try that on a different day, but so far so good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly finish up my face. All I need to do is a bronze and put on blush, and I'm using my Juvia'S Place bronzer. I'm in the shade Dark. And I've actually been using this a lot more, maybe because I've been using a lot more Juvia'S Place products, but I love the shades. I love that there's like a not too warm one and then like a super warm one. I don't want to call it neutral because this is not neutral, but this is like coconutty This is like Coco Naughty and Mocha Mommy Had a Baby. If you know, you know. All right. And then I'm going to go in with my blush. This is one of my favorites. This is the volume 4, and it has that nice hot pink that I like. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. Is it too much? Yes. Do I care? No. So let me throw on some gloss real quick because y'all, I have to go. I'm so sorry for rushing, but I'm going to be right back. So yeah, this is how the face looks. It looks so good. I like it just like I thought, but we just have to see how it wears. The trick to always having hits with your foundation is knowing what you like. If you know you don't like matte foundation, why would you buy matte foundation? If you know you don't like radiant foundation, why would you buy it? You know what I'm saying? You have to know what you like. Full coverage, medium coverage. That's the trick to getting the face to sit, okay? So I'm about to head out because I am so late, and I will check back in with you guys later. So get one more look for the last time. I love it, and I'll see y'all later. So I'm back. I don't remember what time I left the house. 4 something. It was like 4 something I left the house, and now it is 9:37. Okay, 38. I just changed. So this is my face. I did run a few errands. It is literally like pouring outside, and the rain done splashed on my face, everything. I did not dab or touch up anything, not even my lip, and I even had a little snack. Okay, did you get that? Let me stop playing. But no, this is how my face looks, and I feel like for the foundation that it is a natural radiant foundation. It looks amazing. I'm not expecting my face to be matte even with powder. After wearing a natural radiant foundation, I'm expecting my face to have a glow to it. So as you can see, when I turn my head, I have this glow. It's not giving oily, it's giving a glow. I love, love, love. The only thing I will say is my nose is a little oilier than I would prefer. I don't mind my forehead or, you know, my cheeks, but my nose is a little bit oily. So I'm gonna take my powder and go like this. And that's better to me. Like I can do that. I wouldn't powder the rest of my face. Anytime I like touch up my face, if I do, I typically will touch up my nose, and that's it, because that's all you need. And I think it looks so good. Y'all, my hair is not even straight anymore. The rain got me. But yeah, I would give this foundation, I'm gonna wear it again tomorrow. Honestly, I'm gonna give Juvia'S foundation a 9 out of 10. I'm only knocking a star off because of the scent. I'm not understanding why it's scented, and I know a lot of people are gonna have a problem with that. I'm not sure if it's gonna do anything to my face. I'm not sure if it's gonna do anything to your face. That's just something I want you guys to be aware of, is the scent. It does have like this grape-ish, fruity-ish type of scent, but you don't smell it on your face after it's blended out. But I love how my face looks. This is literally an upgrade from the original Velvet Matte. Personally, that was too thick for me. It was too much for me. If you're somebody that loves a full glam, full beat, full coverage, grab that one. This one still has a very full coverage to me. This gives me more full than it does medium in my opinion, but it also wears really well. I think because it has that radiant finish, it just looks a lot better on the face. So this concludes my review. I just want to give you guys another look on the face up close. It looks really good. I like how this looks. Oh, got a little hair, but I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you guys have tried this foundation. I didn't see a lot of reviews on YouTube on this foundation. That's why I wanted to do it, and I'm very pleased. I'm definitely gonna wear it tomorrow and see what it's giving. And also, before I close this out, y'all, don't be asking me, should you get this foundation or that foundation? I'm a Libra. I'm indecisive. I don't know. That's why I did them all. I'm just here to give you guys the recipe to the peach cobbler. Okay, that's all I'm here for. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm not sure if any other foundations have come out recently, but if you want the tea on them, let me know and I can get something out for you guys. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.